Senior and a double major in journalism and political science. And her name is Austin Ballhagen.
Okay, I actually do have 2 birthdays. It's kind of a weird story. I was born exactly 1 minute before midnight on January 25th, 1989. For insurance purposes, turns out you can't stay 2 days in the hospital on my mom and dad's insurance. So even if it's 1 minute, that's a day in the hospital. So to save money, the doctor actually put that I was born a minute after midnight on January 26th. We didn't know this happened until I turned 14, went in to get my driver's permit, and there were 2 records of my birth. That's a violation of the Patriot Act, and they do call Homeland Security. That was pretty scary, and this was recently, well, 2003, so 2 years after 9/11. But the only problem I have is I really can't see American kids being like homegrown terrorists. There'd be way too many problems with that. Getting up early in the morning to get on planes is not going to happen. If we would get on planes, there's way too much alcohol and we would forget why we're there. There's no way we could keep it quiet. There'd probably be a Facebook event like, hey, we're all going to go like do this on this day. Everybody be at the plane. And last but not least, we would definitely all want to fly the plane and fight over it. There'd be no way you could get it down to one person and be like, I said I was going to fly, but we agreed I was going to fly. Not going to happen. If you didn't know, I am the only girl performing tonight. Judges, I am the only girl performing tonight, by the way. Actually, there's not a lot of women that do Visha says I'm funny. Last year, if you didn't know, you can post comments online, and we get comments back from the judges. And one of the comments I got last year is that women are not funny, and I was really disappointed because I thought I made that guy a really good sandwich, but I guess I didn't. But no, actually, for a woman, I'm consider myself more like a dude. Most of my friends are dudes, and I don't know. A lot of my female friends, we go to bars. They're dressed in heels and tight dresses, and I don't like going to bars like that because I can't sit on bar stools very well, and I'm sitting there the whole time. Like, you ladies, you've done this. You sit there and you have your hand over your crotch because your dress is too short and you don't want people looking up there. That happens. And guys really don't want to see what you have up there, especially if it's nasty. And if you go to the bars in Ames, especially like Element or 2020, there's a lot of nasty stuff there. Actually, I don't do random hookups at bars. I did once. I had sex with this Indian guy, and he really wanted me to suck him off, but I was like, no, I don't eat ethnic food. I get made fun of by a lot of my friends are very diverse, and I get made fun of for being so white. One night I got home, I was super trashed, I puked on my clothes, so I just kind of threw them off everywhere, crawled into my bed naked, and I have light that comes through the window in the morning, and they were very worried because they were like, why is your shit everywhere on the floor? They walked in, they couldn't see for like 3 days after that, because when you're a ginger, you're pretty pale. He was like, I thought you were an angel. Then I realized it was you. Yeah, being a woman, I don't like dating. I like grocery shopping a lot more than dating. It's a lot easier and cheaper. I can go to a grocery store and get my own beer. I don't have to pretend to be interested in your mundane activities or how much you could bench press in high school. If I go to a grocery store, I can test a cucumber out and know what I'm buying before I take it home, and I can't do that at a bar because guys get kind of weirded out when you walk up and you're like, not gonna happen, sorry, buddy. Pickup lines at bars are great. And in case you didn't know, I will give you a few that you should never, ever, ever use on chicks at Visha. One of the best ones I got was a couple Vishas ago. I took a guy home. He pissed all over my floor and left. And woke up in the next morning, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, clean laundry, everything. He tried to pee in a plastic sack, and it didn't work so well. He texted me a while back and was like, hey, we fucked during Visha. Remember me? Not a good pickup line. How many women out there have had a pelvic exam? Yeah. Guys don't get what pelvic exams are like. So I actually went online to show my ex-boyfriend what a pelvic exam was like and found out there's a lot of porn out there that definitely is very similar to a pelvic exam. And trust me, it's not comfortable. If you like getting strapped to a table and having someone stick their fingers up in you, like some guys get off on that, but it's a little weird. It's very cold. And it just surprises me with all the advances in modern medicine, we can't find a better way to look inside a vagina. But I guess a flashlight and some, sawhorses and plywood works at home. But anyways, recently I was reading online that the last survivor of the Titanic died, proving that the iceberg always wins. Thanks, guys.
Yes, this is a true story.